Okay, everybody, it's time for our next streamer in the 2022 Holiday Name the Fly contest. And these are always fun. So today's fly, the Christmas pattern. I kept this one really simple because I tied this one to actually fish. And I did fish this one this weekend in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Unfortunately, I didn't catch anything with it, but I can't really attribute that to the fly because Jim and I didn't catch much of anything this weekend. But this streamer, it did look really good in the water. It was sleek and dense enough that it sank well. And it had enough flash with a gold body that it looked like any number of bait fish when I stripped it through the water. So a pattern like this, whether you tie it in crazy Christmas colors or something a little more natural, it's a good style of fly to have in your box. Okay, for the contest, if you've participated before, you know what to do. But if you're new here, here's what to do. Just watch the video and leave a comment with what you think we should call this. In a couple of days, I'll pick the top 4 or 5 names and I'll put them out there for a vote. And I'll send the winner a $25 gift card to Stockard, one of these Savage Flies hats, either the khaki or the blue and gray one, this cool embroidered sweatshirt with the Savage Flies logo right here, and I'll throw in just a few more stickers for fun. So that's it, everybody. Happy holidays, and I can't wait to hear some of the names y'all come up with. So there it is in the vise, our 2022 as yet to be named holiday themed streamer. This is the Christmas one. Very simple pattern. Kind of elegant, kind of sleek, but I like patterns like this. I'm tying this on a size 6. It's a 3 extra long, 1 extra heavy, barbless streamer hook. And I'm going to be using black thread. I'll just catch it in up front. Now I'm going to catch in some Mylar tinsel in silver and gold. And this is a medium. And I want this to be a gold-bodied fly, so I'm going to catch it in with the gold side toward the hook. And just wrap it all the way back, trying to keep it parallel to the hook. Okay, when you get far enough back, open wraps back to the front, where we're going to tie it off. Now just go ahead and wrap this up, flip it over, that first wrap should get your gold showing. And I used to overlap these wraps, but I don't anymore because sometimes that creates a little lump that will propagate all the way up through it. So I just try to put them one right in front of the other. Okay, let's catch this off. And I try not to leave any gaps where you might have some black thread showing, but if I do, I don't really worry about it. Unless it's an Instagram fly or one that I want to take a nice pretty picture of. I think we're fine right there. We don't have too many gaps showing. Now we're ready for the wing. Just take 2 red feathers surrounded by 2 grizzly feathers, and this is from a dry fly cape, but if you've got a hen, that's going to be fine. The feathers might just be a little bit thicker, but I'd use it to dry fly because I want them to be kind of sparse. And one thing I do when I'm doing feather wing like this, I will prepare all my wings before I even start tying. That way you can get them all pretty much the right size, and then I will line up the tips and then pinch it like right here, and then just strip off all the barbs until I get them pretty even, and then I'll put a drop of super glue or UV resin right there where the barbs meet the stems and let it dry, and now you've got your however many of these you want ready to go on. And so just kind of lay it where you want it, and then let's put a couple of loose wraps, and so look at that, they're canted a little bit, not what I want, so I'll back those off and then try it again until I get them situated how I want them. Okay, and if you have them in the plane of the hook like that, I think we're fine. Now I can go forward with some tighter wraps and try not to, jostle them around. Okay, I think they're fine right there, so let's go ahead and finish up, more tighter wraps going forward. Now we can snip these off. And since this is a Christmas themed streamer, I need some green in it. So this is a green feather from Strung Saddle Hackle. I'll just pluck out some of that, fluffy marabou at the bottom. Now let's flip it over and catch this in however long you want it, I think. Not a big deal really. We'll do a couple of wraps right here. Take a look at it. Okay, that might be a little longer than I want. So let's try just a little bit shorter. Okay, that might be a little shorter, I don't know. But after you get it, you know, in position, go ahead and snip the front of this off. And just spend some time getting a big fat streamer head. Now see if you got any cleanup. Yeah, we got a little bit of fuzz coming off right there, but you know, for this fly, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm actually gonna fish these flies, so I'm putting a drop of head cement or UV resin on it right there and calling it done. So there you go, folks. I appreciate you watching. Can't wait to hear what you think we should call this thing. Y'all take care. Happy holidays. We'll see you next time.